I'm going to give you some tips on how you can save money, stop wasting money in order to self publish your book. You don't need any special software, you don't need a special coach to guide you on this journey other than this channel. And you don't need any special ads or anything like that. You don't need anything but what's in here, and get it out on paper. That's the first start. You can do that for free. You have paper. We all have the back of an envelope. We have Google Docs. Most of us have a Gmail. A Gmail account allows you to have Google Docs. And in Google Docs, they have Microsoft Word documents. So you just open it up, you start typing, and it saves itself. So you don't have to worry about, oh my God, I didn't save it. It's going to be lost. So this is a way for you to keep the information, constantly go back to it if you want to, and just, you can click on it, it's going to be there. It's going to automatically save for you. This is just perfection. It's the easiest way. Even if you do not know how to type or anything like that, you're not that savvy, then someone else can help you do that. I just talked to a friend. They hand wrote out their book and they are going to have someone type it for them. And so the best way to do that is Google Docs. So you might be a person that actually hand writes. You like doing that. So, but you need to have your book typed out. But also, you can handwrite your book. There are people that do that and they have some beautiful pieces of work. So don't discount that. But you can do it and you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. The next thing you want to do in order to save money and stop wasting money when you're self publishing is to actually have somebody in your corner that is willing to read the book. There is somebody that has taken this journey with you. They know about the book. This is a perfect person to actually have them read the book when you're finished with it. This is not your editor, but this is just someone who says, yes, I'm willing to read it to see if it makes sense. And this is somebody that you're probably just going to give a copy of the book to. They're not going to pay for the book when it's in the final product, right? So ask them to read it, give them about a month to go and read it, and then come back and give you some feedback. Now, the key thing is, does it make sense? Does it line up? Especially, if you've got date order or the dates in order or the facts. Like, does the whole thing line up from the beginning? How they may know the story went, does it line up with that? Or maybe you need to chat with them about that, right? So that's the key thing. This is not the editor, but this is someone who can help you just without spending any money, but they're along for the ride. Another thing that you can do to save money for self publishing is to do marketing ahead of the book. Before the book even comes out, tell people about the book. This way, when you get ready to offer the book to the public, you can do pre sales and then you will have the money to actually publish the book, print the copies, and then provide them to people who purchase the book. But you are marketing on social media. So, all the social media platforms that you belong to, especially where you have your huge following, it's free to market. So, just go on there and say, hey, I have a book coming out. And what you can also do now, some people don't like doing this, but Chat GTP will help you make your cover. So you can have a cover, you tell it what you want, and then it will make the cover. And you might have to go through several iterations of it just to get it right. But this will be the example that you will show everyone to say, hey, my book is coming. Hey, my book is coming. Hey, my book is coming. So you're just preparing everyone. So there's building this anticipation, but it didn't cost you anything. So when the book comes out, they've already seen the marketing and your advertising that you did for free for this book. Another way to save money and stop wasting money when you're self publishing is to barter. So, say for example, you know how to sew, but you don't know how to type. But you do have a friend who knows how to type that needs an outfit, right? So, this is where you would barter. You trade skills, and there's no money spent, but you are trading the skills to get what you need, right? And so, offer that out into the universe, maybe on the different platforms, and say, hey, does anybody know how to type? I have a book that I'm writing, but I'm not the best typist, but I wanted to get it done quickly. And these are the skills that I can offer you in exchange, right? And so then you're going to find someone, and then, your last result is going to somebody and paying them to type. Everybody knows someone who knows how to type. So you're going to be fine. To save money on self publishing and stop wasting money, you are going to get copies of your book. Remember, I said that you are going to pre sell your book based on the money that you get ahead of time before the book even comes out. But so you're going to have the money, but you don't need to have a whole bunch of copies just laying around, right? So you're really going to buy enough. You are going to give away some copies, but you're going to buy enough based on what the people purchased, right? So you're not just having this huge amount of books just cluttering up your space. So you can do a print on demand, or like Amazon, for example. If someone purchases your book, then it's printed at the printer that's closest to you. They just divvy it out and then it's printed. So you don't have to keep all these books that you don't know how to offload yet. So this is a way that it's not going to cost you anything, and then you'll just be better off, right? As they purchase the book, then it gets paid for and printed. Publishing your book should not drain your savings or your pocket. It should help you build on a future of more books to come. Because once you write one book, you're going to write another book. I promise you, this is the best way to go about it as far as like saving money, not wasting money. And if you do need to spend money, or you are in a position to spend money, spend it on the editor. This is the person that's going to make the final prettiness, the beautiful part, right? To make your book look like it's supposed to look when it goes to market, because you do want to look your best. You do want to put your best foot forward. So, the final person, yes, I would say pay the editor to do that. I do that. That's where I invest most of my money. And so, but for now, on the front end, you are trying to do as much as possible to save you money. You don't want to be wasting money in these other little areas. If you can't afford it, by all means, go right ahead and have at it. But, for your first self-published book, see what you can do without spending much. Take care.